some just for
Oh, yeah.
make some the rarely makes it.
Good morning. You stand back here. I want to thank everybody for coming to our class graduation today. All right. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to introduce the classes individually, let them come in and celebrate them today. So we'll start with class 2512. Oh. I always get a little nervous by the music they choose. Um, usually I try to listen to it beforehand, but good choice, good choice. Now class 2513. So first, welcome, and let me be the first to congratulate you guys, right? The amount of work that you put in to get here is commendable, right? I remember the days of myself going through this process and just being utterly terrified, right? So first, I'd like to start off with thanking a few teams of people to get you guys here in the first place. So quick shout out to our onboarding team, our recruitment team, learning and development team. So all the work that they put in behind the scenes to get people here is always appreciated, and allows us to stand here today to celebrate another class that's transferring. For you all, like the hours that you guys have put in to get to where you are, the CDL training, the operator training, again, the CDL training is miserable. I think we have one person that already had their CDL. Okay, right? A couple, and then the fact of the stress, right? I remember going to take my own test and like being nauseous on the way there, right? Because I knew that how important it was. So you've gotten yourself to where you are today by working through that process. So as you move forward today, remember this, that you need to always rely on your training, right? Always rely on your training department. You also have members of your mentorship. KB, thank you for being here today. These are the people that you need to continue to rely on. We have some representatives from the transportation leadership as well. It is important that you continue to ask questions. If you need help, you ask for that help, whether it's Erica or Jen, KB, Kylie and them at the mentorship, Tommy as a representative of transportation leadership. Remember that you're not on the path alone, okay? So what you do matters far beyond just driving the bus. Every route you drive connects people to jobs, school, doctors, and to family. You make it possible for this community to move, and the way you carry yourselves will shape how people see Indigo. That's a responsibility, but it's also a chance to make real impact on every single day, all right? Remember why we're here. We talk about this, the importance of getting people to where they need to go in a safe and reliable manner, right? So we have a few guest speakers, so I don't want to speak too long, so because they're way more important than I am. So you don't have to chuckle so loud. Jeez, you could have held that in, Terrence, right? First, I want to introduce, are you still, okay, you're still here, yeah. Our COO, Aaron Vogel, who has always been a big champion of the training department. Not only has he always pushed us to try to do the best training that we can do, but he also has very high expectations for you once you leave from here, okay? So I'd like to introduce Aaron Vogel.
Blow the whistle. Come on, guys. We ready to hit the road? We ready to blow the whistle? Good morning, everyone. Unfortunately, I am not that special. I did not make the booklet here. So thanks, Tim. I don't know if that was intentional or not. So I'm also going to be brief because we have some guest speakers today. But I did want to just kind of share my journey with you and congratulate you all. As mentioned, COO, oversee the training department that you are graduating from. Congratulations. Your happiest day of training so far, right? And I also oversee transportation, which you are going to be joining the transportation family. So on behalf of transportation, welcome to the family. I see a couple members. We're excited to have you. It's always our most exciting day of the month is on graduation day for sure. And I also wanted to share with you as my journey, which started over 20 years ago. It actually started in a seat very similar to yours. I got my commercial driver's license. And unlike Tim, it actually got easier for me because I did it 4 times. I went from Nevada to California to Nevada, and I still have my commercial driver's license to this day. Over 22 years ago, I decided that little piece of plastic that I got created financial stability, career stability, and career opportunities. So don't ever lose sight of that. It's very powerful, and it got me to where I am today. And it very well possibly could get you to be the next COO as well. Is that anyone here today? Any motivated folks? We got one back there. Well, I'll let you in on a secret. This is my last Friday. I'm going to California to blow the whistle. But really, what you are about to embark on is pretty amazing, and the opportunity in public transit is pretty impressive. It is full of opportunities, and when it comes to employment opportunities, you got three different tiers: the A's, the B's, and the C's. A is a job, B is a better job, and C is a career, and that's what you are about to embark on here with Indigo and with public transit. So congratulations. That is my journey. But I want to share another journey of someone that worked at Indigo here for many, many years, because not everyone wants to be woken up in the middle of the night like me and wants to just, connect with the community, right? As you connect with the community, you're essentially the fabric that weaves our community together. And you can do that for many, many years and be very happy doing that as well. And we hope you will be with Indigo. And if you don't do 50 years, I'm okay with 20. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Jen, who's going to play a quick video of Sam Garrison. So, first day on the job, bus breaks down. It's gonna happen. Shake it off. Play that for a couple reasons. That is the career potential here that you have in front of you, and that is the career opportunity, and we hope that you embrace that. I'll just close out real quick with just some random words of advice and wisdom as you embark on this journey. One, have a good attitude. The rest will fall in place, right? The bus breaks down, it's gonna happen. Don't sweat the small stuff. Have a good attitude and the rest will fall into place. Two, show up. That's important, right? And show up on time. And the rest of the day will progress. And then the third thing is, if you forget everything you learned in the last 3 months, that's a shame. I have conversations I need to talk to my staff about, but remember to always put safety first. When in doubt, whenever you're questioning things, always put safety at the forefront in your decision making. And again, things will fall into place and you'll be very successful here as a professional coach operator, okay? And then lastly, the fourth thing is you have a wealth of support. I know you guys, the beauty of being a coach operator is you're the captain of your own ship. You don't have someone around you all the time other than the community, right? You don't have a supervisor, or your coworkers with you. It's freedom, essentially, in the driver's seat, if you will. You are in the driver's seat. And so if you need some support, you need help, don't be afraid to ask, right? You have managers here, you have your mentors that are here for you, your training staff that we're gonna be here forever to support you. You also have our CEO that's here, and our, what was your title again? Director of Transportation Training. Here, everyone's here to support you, but again, my message is don't be afraid to ask. You know, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in 400 square mile radius in transit, and so safety, good attitude, be on time, and don't be afraid to ask for help along the way. So with that, I'll conclude my remarks and keep this thing ceremony moving. And for the second time, congratulate class 2512 and 2513. And I do want to give a quick last minute plug for the best uniform or jersey I've ever seen at graduation before. Go Sharks. Bay Area. And this was totally not staged, otherwise she'd have a whistle. Next, I want to introduce a very special guest and supporter of yours, our president and CEO, Ms. Jennifer Pierce. If you could stand up. Let's stand up.
That's the first time I had walk-on music. That's pretty exciting. Not sure I would have chosen that one, but we'll talk about that later. Oh gosh, welcome and congratulations. I'm so excited to have you all on the team. It's a special day as you graduate and officially join. Are you able to control that? Thank you, Jen. Officially join Indigo. I want to take a moment to welcome you, celebrate you, and to remind you of just how vital you are to our mission and to our entire city. As a professional coach operator, you are part of something bigger. You're the heartbeat of our agency. Every day, you'll be the face that thousands of riders will see. You'll be the steady presence that helps a parent get to work, a student get to class, a senior get to their appointment, or maybe just a visitor to explore the city. Transit isn't just about moving people from point A to point B. It's about connection and equity. It's about opportunity. And you, our operators, are the ones that make that possible. You may be someone's first hello in the morning. You may be their last smile at night. You'll hear stories, you'll see lives unfold, and you'll be a quiet witness to the rhythm of our community. It's a powerful role. It's one that requires not just driving skill, but compassion, patience, and pride. And today marks the beginning of what I hope will be a long, fulfilling, and successful career for you here at Indigo. Many of our respected leaders and mentors started exactly where you are. You heard from a couple of them already. Behind the wheel, learning the routes, meeting the riders. So consider this your foundation. And from here, you can grow in ways you may not even be aware of right now. Whether you stay on the road or move into training, supervision, planning, or leadership, the path ahead is full of possibility. I want you to know that we see you, We value you. We're here to support you every step of the way. You're not joining just a workforce, you're joining the Indigo family. We believe in public service, safety, dignity, and the power of transit to transform lives. So as you step into your new roles, please carry that sense of purpose with you. Know that what you do matters very much, and know that you're appreciated. Know that you're making a difference every single day. So congratulations on your graduation. Welcome to the team. We're so proud to have you all. Next, I am very happy to announce our actual guest speaker. We are all just the warm-up act. Andrew Bachnica is the field representative for Congressman Andre Carson. Congressman Carson is a proud Indianapolis native, having grown up on the city's east side. Before taking office, Congressman Carson served on the Indianapolis City County Council and worked full-time in law enforcement. He also worked in intelligence and counterterrorism for the Indiana Department of Homeland Security and served at the Indiana Intelligence Fusion Center. For the past 17 years, Congressman Carson has represented Indiana's 7th Congressional District in Washington, D.C. He serves on the House Intelligence Committee and the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee. He has been a tremendous advocate for public transportation and a real friend to Indigo. During his time in office, he's also carried on the spirit of his late grandmother, Julia Carson. And if you don't know, our downtown transit center is actually named after her, late Congressman Julia M. Carson. Congresswoman Carson was a former U.S. representative, also for the Indiana's 7th Congressional District from 1997 until her death in 2007. Andrew Bachnica, it has been a great friend to us and supports and represents Congressman Carson here. We're very happy to have him here to speak on his behalf and welcome you all to the family.
Well, I guess I'm not cool enough for hype music, but so happy to be here today. Happy Friday, good morning. And again, my name's Andrew Bachnica. I know it's a bit of a tongue twister, but I just wanted to say a few words on behalf of Congressman Carson. The congressman, wants to express his regrets that he couldn't be here in person due to a time conflict. But if you've ever heard someone use the phrase, everybody needs a cheerleader, I hope you can kind of begin to understand the relationship between Andre Carson and Indigo. I wanted to take a second real quick. I'm going to read you some thoughts from the congressman here in a minute. But, on a personal note, it's kind of a different sort of perspective when you're in Washington, D.C. and you're looking down on Indianapolis. And what we see right now is skyscrapers going up downtown. We see an airport that's expanding. We see a convention center that is expanding. And we see the Blue Line going in on Washington Street. And it just sort of emphasizes that, at least for me, how jealous I am for you all to be doing this at this time, because you're stepping into this role at one of the most important periods in the history of Indianapolis. And you're getting to do really amazing work for the city and being part of this new chapter for the city. So please know, as you go out there, I know there are good and bad days when you're dealing with the public. We get a lot of angry calls. So I know just what it's like. But to be honest with you, there really is a community behind you. There are so many people in Indianapolis who are out there to support you. There are so many people here who are proud of you. And I would say, we're more grateful than we have ever been for the work that Indigo is doing in the community. So thank you. I wish I was you, and keep up the good work. And without any further ado, I wanted to read from Congressman Carson directly. Greetings, friends. I'm pleased to extend my heartfelt congratulations to you on your graduation from the Indigo Coach Operator Training Program. Your achievement reflects a strong commitment to public service and to the people of Indianapolis. The skills that you've developed will not only serve you, but thousands of residents who rely on public transportation every day. As trained coach operators, you're stepping into a vital role, keeping our city moving, connecting neighborhoods, and helping opportunity to reach every corner of our community. Public transportation is the backbone of a thriving and equitable city. With nearly 8 million rides provided by Indigo just last year, the work you do will be essential, whether it's getting someone to work, to a doctor's appointment, or to a loved one. Your presence behind the wheel represents safety, dignity, and dependability. I commend Indigo's leadership for investing in training, innovation, and service, and I applaud each of you for stepping up into service. Your work strengthens our city and contributes to a more connected Indianapolis. On behalf of the 7th Congressional District of Indiana, congratulations once again on your graduation. Thank you for your service, and I wish you continued success as you begin this new chapter in your career. Sincerely, Andre Carson, Member of Congress. And without further ado, I know everyone's been waiting for it. Here comes the graduation ceremony.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Terrence Harding. I'm filling in for Mr. Anthony Hurd, who was the supervisor in charge of class 2512, but he's not here today. Him and Erica Harding, they were the two people in charge of this class here. I would also like to make mention to two other students who are not here today, two other operators. That's Rochelle Bryant and Aretta Redmond, who, because of circumstances beyond their control, they weren't able to be here today. But 2512, all right, this job is heavily customer service based. It's the way you dress, your tone of voice. Customer service is a way of life. Just remember, everything that you put out is what you're going to get back. So customer service is reciprocal. It's a wonderful job. I've been here 20 years. And I was in that position where you are now, unsure about my future. But each day, each month, each week, it's going to get better. Okay? It's hard sometimes when you're going down the street and you're not sure what street to turn on. But if you do your homework, it should be easy for you. If you have a problem, you're not sure where you're at, stop the bus, call dispatch, and let them know what's going on. Okay? So without any further ado, I'll hand out these certificates for the students from that class. The first person is Jessica Cartwright. Oh, hell. Yeah, okay. Hey. Next person is Tony McAfee.
Yes.
Good, good. I'm gonna get it right. Next person is Brent Madama. Okay. Next up, Mr. Devin Price. I like you. You look back.
Thank you.
Next up, Richard Radford. Next up, Miss Cynthia Short. And lastly, Mr. John Winston. I'm now gonna hand you over to Ms. Kanisha Berry. Morehouse.
Good morning. So I and Jennifer Trotter had the pleasure of overseeing 2513. It's only 3 of them, but they are a great 3. I'm very proud of them. Along with, some of the things that have been said already, safety being number 1. Always stay safe. Always make sure that is your top priority, no matter what. Come to work safe, stay safe at work, and you go home safe. Every day, that should be your routine. Then Terrence Mitchell. Nobody cares. Yeah, Terrence took over for me for a while with this class. So thank you, Terrence. Customer service, as Terrence said, very big. That is your second priority, to always be a great customer service ambassador. But the other thing I want to add to it is communication. You have to communicate, okay? It could be communication with words to your customers. It could be communication with your body language to your customers. It's communication with yourself in the morning. Am I okay today? Do I look good today? Do I look professional? It's communication with your coworkers. Make it pleasant. Use the advice they give you. Follow, the protocols. But communication is necessary, and it has to be in order to do this job correctly. To handle this career correctly. So without further ado, let's start with a young man who actually comes from great stock.
Yeah.
He's following in his mom's footsteps, and we are so proud because she was a great operator, and you're going to be a great operator too. Actually, might be better. That's the goal, right? But I know she's proud of you, and I am too, Mr. DeJuan Matthews. Next, this young man, he came with his CDL, had some truck driving experience. We usually have to break them of their habit, right? But he is a very observant individual, willing to listen, willing to learn, willing to take the advice that is given. And I am appreciative of that because he is going to be awesome out there. Mr. Alex McCartney. And last but not least, this gentleman right here, he was always quiet, still to this day is quiet, but when I did his ride check on the BRT, red line, purple line, however y'all wanna remember that, but the big bus is what we call it. He ran that thing like nobody's business, rolled up to them platforms, got right where he needs to be, very customer service oriented, even on that, which is hard to do because most of the time your passengers don't even come up to talk to you. But he was alert, aware, paying attention to what their needs were. And for that, I think you're going to do awesome because that's a tricky one right there. Mr. Brian Richards. So I have the pleasure of introducing the two head leads of these classes. First up will be Erica. She's got some words and some awards to give.
Good morning. As you all know, I was the lead over class 2512. They were a great group. Just a couple of good things I have to say about my class. Our overall average was 94.70. All right, so I did have a tie for 3 people. And my high average for those 3 people was 99.17. So those 3 people was Jessica Cartwright, John Winston, and Richard Radford. So I must say this class was full of laughs. It was full of jokes. You guys have a lot of personality. I enjoyed you guys from start to finish. Even today, you guys came with the comedy. It's never been a dull moment, I must say. You guys were great, and thank you for that. I do have a couple of awards to give out. Customer service. This person has an amazing radio impersonation. Amazing. And my customer service award goes to Mr. Brittany. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, if I could give all of you guys an award, I would, but I can't. Outstanding performance. When I tell you, we did ride checks this particular morning, we did the Route 10. I tell you, there was a detour on this Route 10. This particular person did a detour, the roads were a little narrow. This person did not hit a curve, they kept the route on time. I was watching the time part and watching the time points. This person did not. They stayed on time. It was amazing, but outstanding performance goes to Mr. Richard Radford. Congratulations. You're welcome. You're welcome. And to my class. And to my class, I'm so proud of you guys striving to be right. Thank you.
Class was 2513. They are small but mighty. These three, they didn't have no problems. They came to work. They did great. They did their thing. We had someone with experience. We got a youngster coming in, but they did great. I have nothing bad to say at all, but y'all did your thing. You didn't, I didn't get calls from the cage. I didn't get calls from anybody. You guys did your ride checks. You did them well. We had a good, almost 3 weeks out there. So you're ready to go. The only thing you got to do is come to work, do your job and go home and be safe. That's it. All right. With 3, our class average was 96 point something. But that's good, right? So I have 1 award. And this goes to the person that was high average of the class also. He is number 1 in the class, and Mr. Brian Richards.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations, guys. That's a lot of work to get here and, special thanks to your instructors, right? Not only Nini and Erica and Jen and Tony. Terrence is a fill-in today, so since he gave me that sigh earlier. You guys also had Virginia and KB is here and Peaches and Kelly, Lisa, Jonathan, Rick Oxley, and a special shout out to old Ricky Robinson with his skills on the CDL course. I always appreciate him. Before I close, I just want to take a moment to recognize Aaron. So normally I'd attempt to get a few laughs at his expense because he's always been a good sport about it. But today I want to thank him. Over the years, Aaron's leadership, guidance, and steady presence have not shaped just me, but many people in this organization. He's the kind of person you can count on, someone who makes the work lighter, but never less serious. His support has helped make me, or at least attempt to be a good leader, I guess. And I've always appreciated how he's allowed me to have some fun in the progress. So while he's moving to his new role at AC Transit, I know I speak for many of us when I say that we're proud of him, we'll miss him. And if I'm honest, the thing I may miss the most is the text message that lets me know where the best sweets are in the building. The guy knows I love chocolate. So that's going to be an inside tip that's hard to replace. So, but what I won't miss, has anyone ever heard any of his dad jokes? They're terrible. They are. I really will not miss those. So, Aaron, thank you. I appreciate you more than you know. Again, congratulations. And this is the end of our ceremony. I thank everybody for coming.